Hello, welcome to this time English news service from KHURSHID Global TV channel. Turkey never used chemical weapons in its operation in Syria and takes the utmost care of civilians, a Turkish diplomatic source said after Syrian Kurdish forces and a monitoring group accused of it carrying out a gas attack in Syria's Afrin region. Syrian Kurdish forces and a monitoring group said the Turkish military carried out a suspected gas attack that wounded 6 people in Syria's Afrin region on Friday. The source also described the accusations of wounding 6 civilians through a suspected gas attack as black propaganda. Turkey launched an air and ground offensive last month on the Afrin region, opening a new front in the multi-sided Syrian war to target Kurdish fighters in northern Syria. Biruz Hasaka, a spokesman for the Kurdish YPG militia in Afrin, told Reuters that Turkish bombardment hit a village in the northwest of the region near the Turkish border. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov declined to comment on Saturday on U.S. indictments of 13 Russians and 3 Russian companies in what Washington sees as a criminal and espionage conspiracy to tamper with the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Russia has repeatedly denied any effort to influence the U.S. election. Lavrov echoed that tone, telling participants at the annual Munich Security Conference that even U.S. Vice President Michael Pence and others had raised questions about the U.S. investigation. So until we see the facts, everything else is just blather, he said. U.S. National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster said on Saturday that public reports showed that Syrian President Bashar al-Assad was using chemical weapons and added that it was time for the international community to hold the government accountable. Public accounts and photos clearly show that Assad's chemical weapons use is continuing, McMaster said while speaking at the Munich Security Conference. It is time for all nations to hold the Syrian regime and its sponsors accountable for their actions and support the efforts of the organization for the prohibition of chemical weapons, he added. At least 50 homes suffered damage in the southern state of Oaxaca, which along with Mexico City is still reeling from earthquakes that caused widespread damage in September. The epicenter was about 19 miles from Pacific Coast surfer resort Puerto Escondido in the southern state of Oaxaca and had a depth of 15.3 miles, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. At least 2 people died when a helicopter carrying Mexico's interior minister and the governor of Oaxaca crashed while trying to land after a tour of damage from the earthquake, officials said. The senior official survived. The powerful sustained shaking on Friday gave way to 225 aftershocks, the National Seismology Service said, and caused widespread panic. That was all from English News Service of KHURSHID Global TV channel. Thank you for watching us. Wish you have a good night. Bye.